Because, especially from my age, we have experienced incest in the whole 9 yards. But listen to the word that I just said. We made it through. That means whatever situations and circumstances that you ladies have been through, God was there beside you. Not only that, you have a testimony. Sometimes He sees you through things so that you can help somebody else.
That's right.
And I know today, your testimony, my baby, the youngest baby of this whole testimony to help somebody. And that's the purpose of this workshop. So that we can be able, we identify each other as one. And we could be able to identify. This baby made it all the way through. And let you know when y'all was saying the police don't help.
They help.
That paper trail when I just said it helped. Cause see, I probably would have stabbed him too. And thank God for the paper trail. Remember I told y'all, without that paper trail,
Going down.
you gonna do some time. Now, I got a young lady too that made it through. My sister Kim, she's very shy. I'm not going to even ask her to speak. Some of us have to go into, they have domestic violence shelter. That can nobody come visit you or they know where you at. It's a lot of help out here. That's why we as Hope is forming as many organizations and coalitions that we come together. If all of us come together with our uniqueness, we can help heal and kind of reduce some of the pain and suffering that's going on out here in the community. And most of all, if you my age, you need to start talking to our children because they're the ones that's in the penitentiary now. 12 and 13 up. Some of us, the children suffer not only for domestic violence, because of our addiction. I had one of my babies live with me for a whole month. Now the mother recognized she needs counseling with the kids. As y'all say, you was victims when you was a child. And will it carry on? So I just wanted to give our state rep and our congressman, because they're real busy, just a chance to eat a little bit before they go to their next meeting and talk about 10 minutes to us. But some of us ready to get some of this stuff out.
Amen.
And it's okay. And once they talk, you want to talk, get up and I want to hear it. Because I know you in the healing process. That's the key. You got to get it out because we held it in for so long. So it's no time limit on healing. There's no time limit on this meeting here. Because it's for you guys. It is for you to heal. That's why it's a workshop.
Amen.
We're helping each other, okay?
Not a debate.
Love you.
Every day.
Every day.
Stay fresh, you know.
Yes.
Okay, hello everybody.
Hello.
Yes.
My name is Krista Dyer. I'm a business owner in Austin and I'm a resident of Austin too. I love Austin, right? Yeah. And I love all of you also.
Ain't she a part of Hope?
I'm a part of Hope, okay? Because hope is what we need.
Amen.
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 Every day.
You
They
need
help
to
us
say
wake
it.
up every day.
Amen.
We got hope. Okay? And I mean, so to open my eyes and see light
It's a
is
blessing.
exactly, it's a blessing. Everything else is a bonus.
You better ask somebody.
I created my friend Jermaine Nellen, who she has a business called La Collection Mouja. I asked her to make these little relaxation station packages for the congressman, Mr. Ever Ready Battery Bunny. And it's muscle lotion and some relaxation, and then there's a men's fragrance called Millionaire, cause you are truly a millionaire to us, okay? And your wife gonna love it too. And you know, in Spring Commander, I got one for you too, cause you are the man with a plan and working every day. We truly appreciate you. And then here is our next congressman, Sean K. Ford.
Get the K.
So there's the oil is a muscle relax. You can rub it on your back, rub it on your arm, rub it on your temples.
And them feet too, cause you walk a lot, you stand a lot.
Right. And then Miss Regina, come on here, girl.
Come on.
Nothing would be complete without some love for you, okay? And because you are, oh my God, you are forever helping everybody. And I really appreciate you. And I know the whole community and all the people, part of the whole coalition, love you and appreciate you. Thank you.
Amen.
This is my Halloween costume. How y'all like it?
Love
I
it.
gotta go serve some kids some candy.
All right.
Be safe. See y'all tonight.
She's going again.
Thank you, Crystal.
Thank you all. I appreciate everything.
Okay. All right. So, if we can, let's give Mr. LaShawn K. Ford the floor. Let's give him a round of applause.
Everybody's sitting. This is a round table, or how are we doing it?
We want you to stand up.
All right.
We want to see you.
All right.
All right.
He ain't
Just
finished
so you
his
know,
lunch.
Crystal, I'm not gonna relax.
Okay, we accept that.
Well, it's good to be here. It's always good to follow the leadership of Regina and her whole coalition. Thank you for being a leader. Every community has to have leaders in it so that things that are important to the community are elevated. And so to be able to have leaders and people that follow whole coalition is commendable. So thank you very much. Thank you. I don't know who made the sandwiches, but it was just delicious. Oh, y'all made the sandwiches? Oh, thank you. I mean, it was good. So I would say that it's good to be in a room to learn. The greatest part about being elected is that you learn, and then you can represent. And so to hear stories and testimonies is important for me so that I could fight for the community. So that's why I said I'm ready to listen. I mean, I need to hear so that when I go into those rooms, I could say that I heard from the people. And it'd be real, not just something that I read, but something that is true life experiences. So thanks for sharing those. It's good to have a room and a time to uplift domestic violence, because many people suffer in silence. And it becomes a thing that people think is okay. People start thinking that he or she abused me because they love me. And that's not right. Sheila knows. I tell a lot of stories about my family, but there ain't a situation that's happening in the world that my family hasn't experienced. I'm not gonna, Sheila knows that I have experienced people that's close to me that have experienced harsh domestic violence treatment. People losing their hearing from abuse from a man. It's real, and people that actually turn on their loved ones because they want to support them against the abuser. And so to have rooms like this where people could actually come in and talk and know that there are people that experience what they're experiencing is important. I mean, I remember in my family, helping family members against abusers, and the fight turned toward me.
Mm-hmm.
That's hard to believe, but it's true. It's like, then you get involved. So domestic violence situations is a whole family thing. It's not just the abused, but it's the whole family, because the whole family is abused, and it hurts when you see someone that you love in a situation and abused, and they don't want to get away from it. It makes it hard. Guess what? So you have the abused getting abused, and now you're fighting with the abuser, and they're together, and now you're fighting with the abuser. They don't like you no more. So now you're going to the family function, and guess what? They mad at you because, and they're together. Like, I just don't get it. But these type of rooms really help us get it. And it helps us understand how to communicate with our loved ones that's experiencing domestic violence. And it's important to note, I always say this, I said it last year at this event, that men are abused too. And that we have to make sure that it's understood that there are women that abuse men in society, and we have to support both genders in this abusive type of behavior. And so I thank you for inviting me, and I'm a
Thank
friend
you.
to all of you here, and I want to make sure that you continue to educate me. And I'm your friend first. I want to make sure that you continue to educate me, because when there's public policy that needs to be written, I want you to lead it. One of the things that happens in government, there's public policy that's written, and sometimes it doesn't target the people that we need it to target. So if you have ideas and you understand what it means to have good domestic violence public policy, you should be at the table. Because there will be policies written, but will it be inclusive? And so I hope that this group will be able to help for our 2026, I
Right.
suppose,
That's
that
it.
there are some domestic violence awareness campaigns, requests for funding for
Yeah.
domestic violence, so that people could get out and do the work, so that people understand that you don't have to suffer in silence. And so an agenda for Springfield for 2026, we filed bills for the new year in January. So this is a good time to come up with ideas of what we believe we should be doing legislatively for domestic violence. It's also a good time for you all to say, look, we need campaigns, and it costs money to do those campaigns. We need people to be doing outreach for domestic violence, and that costs money. So that means put together proposals so that we can fight for funding, so that people can get the help that they need. And with that
Amen.
said, I believe in hope, and I thank you all for giving everyone that's in a struggle the hope to survive.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, friend.
Anytime. So, Mr. Davis, you ready for it?
I am.
Okay. So, we're gonna go ahead and put our hands together for Congressman.
Hey, you forgot the K. Both of them is K.
I'm sorry, K Davis.
All right now.
Hold on, wait. Mr. Davis, say something.
Yes.
Before my congressman speaks, a lot of you guys don't know about what a U.S. congressman does.
Tell us, girl.
And you need to know that.
Uh-huh.
He's up there with the president.
Yeah.
He's up there. They making these laws and everything. Congressman is right there. I think he's 23.
20.
He's number 20, so you know he's sitting with the president. Yeah. It's an honor to have a U.S. congressman even in our presence.
Amen.
So it lets you know that he's grassroots. And I thank God for him appointing the Sheriff Ford. You see the congressman everywhere.
Yeah.
It's no crowd too big nor too little that he would not attend. He's the only U.S. congressman I know that is reachable, that you can put your hands on. He's the only congressman I know that is fighting for us.
Okay.
Not just blacks, but people of all colors, all sex, all genders. He's the only congressman that believes in a second chance.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, he has a second chance. A lot of us got X's on our backs, but we got a second chance to get us a job. We got a second chance we can get our records done because of the congressman. So, and it's he that did that. So it's an honor just for him to be with in our presence and to talk to us. Now, I'll never tell y'all something.
Jealous girl.
The president, this is call him the president.
Might need to be.
Yes.
He really do.
Yeah.
Endorse.
But, yeah, don't y'all. Got to. I just wanted that you guys get clarity about that. The difference between the state and the U.S. And you got both representing us today.
That's right.
And we need a voice. We have to come together collectively. The congressman started Oak Coalition. He is the founder of our organization.
That's right.
That's If organizations and coalitions come together, we'll have a better chance. And if we come together, we got one voice. Now we're gonna have it done forward voice. So they don't need, let's forget about marching. Everybody march and the next day it's gone. We need to come collectively that they see us together and we solving our own issues and problems and bringing it to the one voice to go fight for it.
Amen.
So I thank God for the congressman starting this, and everybody that has an organization needs to join Hope Coalition because your organization might help someone else.
Amen.
So, and I know your organization will help this group.
Amen.
All right, Congressman.
Well, let me thank Regina and Vice President Cleveland Barrett because the Hope Coalition does provide hope and opportunity. But I was wondering, why would you invite two politicians to a meeting like this? I mean, just, why would you, people come together to discuss problems that they've had, issues that they're concerned about, and how they can work through them. And so you may wonder, does a politician have any place in that meeting? Of course, before I became a politician or an elected person, I'm actually a psychologist by training.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm a psychologist. A lot of folks don't know that. They just know I do whatever I do. But I spend hours and hours and hours studying behavior. I spend hours at Reed Mental Health Hospital, studying, reading books, and studying behavior. So I learned a little bit about behavior. That is, there are people who do all kind of different things for all kind of reasons. The only reason a person would probably want to become a politician would be if they wanted to make something happen, if they wanted to change something that they thought needed to be changed, or they wanted to get something done that they didn't think enough of was being done. That's really what politicians do. Politicians make decisions. And how do you get decisions made? It's when you get enough people, Dr. Winston, enough people saying that they want something to happen, that the other people will agree with them and they get it to happen. For example, if we get enough people to say that we're not putting enough money into domestic violence prevention, then we can get some more money from the state, or we can get some more money from the federal government to make that happen. If we don't get enough people to say that, then we don't get enough money. We don't get no more money. I mean, when people, enough people, are saying that they want something to happen, then it happens. That's what makes it happen, whether it's at the state level. And so when people come together and discuss things, they learn enough about what is needed. We need some more money to prevent domestic violence from happening. That is, if we teach people, all of us are born, and we grow up. Many of the men who commit domestic violence do so because they are insecure. It ain't because they feel so great and powerful. No, they do it out of feelings of insecurity. And so they're insecure, so they need somebody to dominate. There are a lot of people who are born with the propensity to want to dominate other people. We live in a competitive society where people are competing with each other all the time, where people are competing. But if you learn growing up that a lot of things don't really matter, they just become what you want. Do you want sausage and egg or bacon and egg? Some people, they'll argue about it. I'd take either one.
Okay.
I'm saying you learn that maybe I have sausage today and bacon tomorrow. But I ain't gonna get in a big fight with my wife about whether she cooked bacon or whether she cooked sausage. But if you learn conflict resolution growing up, you won't have that argument. When you have, she said, well, I'm gonna cook fine food. Whatever you got. And so meetings like this help people. Every group that I'm a part of, people argue, they fight, but if they had enough training when they were growing up, they wouldn't do that. I'm saying if I was trained a certain way, for example, a lot of men are not very articulate because they didn't go to school, learn stuff, know how to talk, know how to debate. And so they get in a little argument, the woman is just talking over them, and saying stuff, you don't know what to respond, and how to say the same thing. I know what I can do. I go upside your head. And that's what many of them do, because they're inarticulate and don't know how to have an argument without the argument turning into a fight.
Yep.
Same thing with kids on the street. Or anybody who can't match the other person and can't feel good about what they did. So when LaShawn said he come to learn, as we learn what the issues are, then we can take those concerns to wherever it is that we go and try to get some more resources. But if we ain't there, or we don't have the interest, one of the reasons I wanted LaShawn to become the congressman is because I know that he got more interest in this stuff than any of the other people running.
Amen.
All right.
Amen.
All right.
If you ain't interested in stuff, you don't.
You ain't
do
gonna
it.
get nothing done.
I'm saying, like when people passing alcohol around,
Mm-hmm.
I said, skip me.
Okay.
Because I ain't gonna drink it, so we give to somebody, let's go drink it. When I'm having dinner and the man come with the wine, I put my hand over the glass. Or I move the glass out the way, cause I ain't gonna drink it. Ain't no point in giving it to me.
Right.
Give it to somebody to go drink it. And so if people are not interested in certain kind of stuff, there's plenty of other stuff to be interested in. You don't ever have to mention domestic violence one time if you are a legislator, unless you want to.
Mm-hmm.
You don't ever, in your whole period of time, never have to even think about domestic violence if you don't want to. If you ain't interested in that, you think about building a road, or you think about something else, or you think about something else. And so you gotta put the right people
Right
in
place.
place who are interested in the same stuff you're interested in. So everybody needs to be registered to vote.
That's right.
Otherwise, you can't help put nobody in place that think the way you think unless you register to vote.
That's right.
You may have had a domestic violence experience, but you can still be registered to vote. That don't keep you from being registered to vote. Nor does that keep you from knowing who to vote for. I'm saying no matter what your experiences may have been, you can help deal with the issue by putting somebody in place. You know, about a bunch of us, Lord have mercy, this many votes for somebody running for Congress would be a lot of votes. I heard a man a while ago say he lost an election by one vote.
One vote.
Yeah, a few minutes ago, he was in a meeting, and this gentleman mentioned that he was a former elected official. He was a trustee in a village, and he lost by one vote. And so everybody can help do what we're talking about, because everybody can be registered and everybody can vote. And so I'm urging everybody to take the information take the experience. I love meetings like this. I've been in thousands of them. I'm talking about, oh my God, so many. Plus, I've been analyzed and all that kind of stuff. When you study serious psychology, you have to submit to being analyzed yourself. That is, somebody else analyzes you, especially if you're doing the clinical stuff. You have to submit to being checked out. And so I went through what we call the Rogerian method, is what I learned. A guy named Carl Rogers created it. They called it the Rogerian method, where you kind of let people come up with information about themselves, and whatever produces anxiety or whatever causes them to do whatever that may be negative, and somebody else critiques you and they tell you what they think about you and that kind of thing. So everybody needs to critique themselves and make sure that I'm registered to vote, make sure I'm gonna know who to vote for, and know that that is one way of advancing what I wanna see happen. Because if I'm not doing that, then I'm missing the opportunity. So thank you all for inviting both of us to the meeting. I know that LaShawn was a school teacher, so he knows about learning and how important it is. Again, I am so proud of this Hope Coalition. I don't know what to do. I mean, I am super proud to know that a group of people came together and they was gonna have a march and demonstrate and express themselves. And it has evolved into a group of organizations and a group of people doing things and empowering themselves. The whole purpose is to have power.
Power.
Not power. Wow. Power.
Gotta remember that one.
If you stay organized, be registered to vote, know what to vote for and who to vote for.
Sean Ford.
And keep
Sean K. Ford.
Pleasure to be here. I ain't gonna eat nothing but the tuna and crackers. I'm gonna leave that cake
Right.
and stuff alone.
So before you guys go, we do wanna thank you guys so much for coming, taking time out of your busy day.
Yes.
Really appreciate it.
Oh, it's
Thank you
wonderful.
guys so much.
Can I tell you a story? You might wanna sit down.
No, go ahead, quick, so that we don't pick up too much time.
So, I've been listening to everyone talk about domestic violence and all this stuff, and give me a minute, because I was prepared when I came down here to meet a different person, so I got a little high. So I'm a little buzzy still, but I'm realizing in this moment and like while I'm here, that one, God likes me a lot. Like a lot.
God loves you.
Like a fucking lot. But I've been like listening to everyone talking about how when somebody hit them, they run to the police, they run to everybody else, but I'm like, how do I say it? I realized I was raised by a gangster.
Oh.
And it was my grandmother. She got a house on 90th and King Drive. I think she's the only one in my family that owns her house. And she pulled me and my sister off the street because my mother, she got us and we were running around the city. But when she when we moved into our house, I didn't understand the way she acted to me when we were first there. Because our first night there, she pulled a knife on me. But she didn't stab me, she just pulled a knife on me and walked up to me real slowly, just to see how I reacted. She knew I would run scared, because a child runs scared when they see somebody with a knife. But I ran to a phone. I saw the challenge there, but I didn't get it until recently. That if somebody comes upon you, you may be weaker at the time, you may be smaller, you may can't read, which I'm realizing a lot of my fucking people can't read, which is something that needs to be addressed. I actually have a book you can borrow. I want it back, because I think I got the only copy. There. But,
No, because they have to go,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
I know
I
you're
got
talking
you.
to them.
if somebody's, how do I say it? God showed me that we were made out of dirt. So that means you come from like the base of reality. So when you're made a dog and beaten down to the ground like a fucking animal, you're down here for now, like everybody's been telling you. You can get up, take your time, make a plan, get it together. If you gotta teach yourself to read phonetically, you teach yourself to read phonetically. For some reason, I managed to steal a book from my grandmother that teaches me how to read phonetically. For some reason, I wasn't being taught that in school. Me and all my friends can't read. That's a problem. We're being taught by the internet sight words. You know what sight words are? It's the group of words that you know now. All the other words you don't know, that's a small list of sight words. It's not that many, guys. So what I'm saying is that the best way to stop domestic violence is to equally educate everybody.
I agree. I agree.
I agree.
Very good.
So again,
Hold
I
on,
wanna thank,
hold on.
okay, take the pictures, all right. And get autographs and so on and so forth.
So.
Brenda.